Good day, good people, on a fine day in the year of the Resolve. Truly Dave, Bravo Dave, Anomaly, the Anomal Cars. Welcome back to the United States Aviator channel. I am the United States Aviator, and this is AWE Rebellion. We have, as we normally do, a 5-match card. A lot has gone down, so we've tightened up on security a little bit. We've given Sakura some time off. Is the nice way to put it, from the security team, as we continue to try and see what else unfolds from what we experience. Let me put this pencil behind my ear, and just kind of just de-escalate things. Tonight will hopefully be a normal night with no shenanigans. We have, in the main event, the AWE champion Kaito going one-on-one with his former leader, Pimp Kazuichi, in what could be a banger. As we go onward, something that we saw there was a guaranteed banger, a certified banger, was Camilla versus Nemona. They had a lovely little scrap towards the end, or I guess rather at the end of a battle royale recently. Tonight, they will go one-on-one. Golden and Fred tied in Rumble eliminations at OC Evolution, so those two will go one-on-one tonight to see who, count 'em, who will be the one to actually do this. Who will be the one to actually go to the Rumble this December? We find that out tonight, as well as 2 more matches. The one that's starting right now, which should be fantastic. It's Little Family Matters, and I don't want to, I don't want to rush things. You guys know what's going on here. Do I have anything else to announce? I don't think so. I think we're actually good to just start, aren't we? I think so. Well, without further ado, let's just get the show on the road, actually. It is a Family Matters mixed tag team match. House of the Hearth versus Von Karma and Edgeworth. A team of daddy issues, essentially, as we start this bad boy. And as the stars go, black. Alright. Can't say I'm not excited for this mixed tag team match. And there they are. I was going to say just recently, Father found herself competing in the AEW. We've actually seen Freminet compete one time before, but here they are together. Father saying, let me show you how it's done. I'm not sure if Father can really say that, though. And Father's first outing was out first in that Battle Royale. That being said, it's hard to show what you can do in a Battle Royale. This will be a much more confined location to show off her skill set. Freminet looking to learn from potentially the best. We'll see. Or will Father flop? The fists go out for the House of the Hearth. I would say to myself, one has to wonder what must be going through the minds of Miles Edgeworth and Von Karma. But Von Karma has honestly quickly become an excellent competitor. Someone with who really knows their way around the ring. Miles might not be there quite yet, but you don't count out Miles Edgeworth. You don't count out Edgy Boy. Not edgy. He will be edging us all tonight. We will all be on the edge of our seats as we see what Miles is actually capable of doing tonight. Tonight, apparently, we're sponsored by Snickers. We're not, but I do enjoy Snickers. So, Snickers, if you want to holler at your boy, I will eat a Snickers right here on camera. Miles Edgeworth. Probably the king of Europe, to my knowledge. If that's for my lore, that's what I assume that he is. That's what Larry Butts told me, at least, and I can always trust the Butts. I know that for certain. And here comes the Von Karma, not Manfred Von Karma. No, 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 no. Not the man with one of the scariest objections of all time. No, 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 no. It's his daughter with the whip. Which in its own way is terrifying, but some people might not be terrified by that in the slightest. Von Karma, Edgeworth, go toe-to-toe with the House of the Hearth. Now here's something that I want to pay attention to. These two did not come out together. Do they not have that same familial bond like the members of the House of the Hearth? I guess we'll see soon. I guess we will indeed see soon. Best of luck to you, Von Karma and Edgeworth. Two people who have never competed in the AWE before 2 nights ago. Jessica calling this thing as the show begins. Freminet tossing to a nice little shoulder bump by Edgeworth. Keeping things light, keeping things slow. I would like to think, I've seen him in the courtroom, it's all about a slow, methodical pace. While his record in the AWE is nothing like his record in the courtroom, in fact, his record in the AWE is right now like his record against Phoenix Wright. He's a loser. That being said, he's got more than enough time to turn it around. One night does not make a career. Well, rather, one night does not end a career, as we're seeing Father go toe-to-toe. Oh, hold on. Freminet's got to get outside the ring. In a mixed tag team match, you can't be inside. I don't think in any tag team match you can be inside of the ring for more than 5 seconds after the tag. Look at that roll through. Reversing the pressure of that figure 4 early. Let's Father get up to her feet first. And a wicked Uranagi dropping. Poor Von Karma. And look at this, up to the skies. Switched right into that move. Falcon's arrow type. And Father waiting. But Von Karma just a step too, not a step too slow, actually a step too fast for the one and the only. The Queen of the Ring. Not yet. Could be in the future, though. We'll have to see how this match goes. So Father, looking to impress, not going so well so far. Looked up in stunned awe at Von Karma, able to roll out of the way of that punch, or I guess that kick, that stomp. Stomp would be the correct terminology there, going under. Going over. Ooh, tried to hit, it looked like maybe a Hurricane Rana, but reversal by Von Karma. Von Karma is staying on top of things, but reversing right back is Father. Hold on, things may not be what they seem, as big chops, big punches, big chops, big punches, paint brushed across the face and immediately connecting with the skull as well. Rolls into that pinfall, but I have to imagine it's far from over, but maybe I spoke a second too soon. We're already at 2. It's not me doubting the grit of Von Karma. I think it was me underestimating the power of Father. And a big back suplex. Von Karma knows how to make moves explode, make every ounce of pain matter. Whipped into the ropes. Into a German suplex. Goodness gracious. But right back again, Von Karma able to reverse it as a beautiful drop kick. Stomp on the knee. And a tag's been made. I was gonna say these two have been kind of putting on a little wrestling clinic in the middle of the ring. As Edgeworth goes right after Freminet. Edgeworth, he's just a lad. Wait, Edgeworth, no, he's just a lad. Edgeworth, I'll be, look, we love our Freminets out here. Freminet, you're gonna have to fight back, huh? Freminet, you're gonna have to fight back. Edgeworth has gotten all the offense in this exchange between the two of you, but off the ropes with that kick is a great equalizer. Edgeworth on the ropes. Freminet using that agility. And a little bit of strength as well, tilt-a-whirling on that knee. And climbing up to the top rope, not letting Edgeworth get away, at least not yet. Up to his feet. He goes flying. Misses with that double axe handle. And Edgeworth takes the advantage, lifts him up, spins him around. And around. And around. And around. And around. Oh, Freminet is gonna throw up. Freminet is gonna throw up. We're already at a 5 count, but Freminet tipped right back up. Edgeworth might be looking to win this thing by count out. But Freminet already up to 1 knee. What a long move that is by Edgeworth. Oh my gosh! He speared Father! And through that spear also hit Freminet. Edgeworth, oh my gosh! Nobody told him the rules. Nobody gave him that big purple book. Oh, whipped around. We are at a count of 5, but I'm gonna say if he taps out there, it's not gonna matter in the slightest. We're at a 7 count. Freminet tossing Edgeworth back in, getting the advantage just narrowly. And a swinging neck breaker. Into a big splash, but once again, Edgeworth not really feeling too much pain. Yanking that arm. Kind of tearing at the ligaments of the fingers. Freminet is hurting. But he's still fighting back, huh? Look at that wicked out of nowhere with that enziguri. Freminet has competed, I think, maybe twice in the AWE. But has been able to show a little bit of power. In addition to the agility we know from him. Rolls Edgeworth up, and that's just 1. It's not even 1. Jessica didn't even put up the 1 finger for a 1 count. Said, no. Edgeworth ain't even close to done. Freminet is pulling out enziguris. Nice little side kicks out of literally every position in the ring. And now we're starting to see it wear down Miles Edgeworth. The diver locking in that submission hold. And look at that. Von Karma comes to break it up. One has to wonder, could it have been the end of Edgeworth? No. Especially not after that. Oh my gosh, we're returning fire. Puts the knees up. Freminet. These two are versing back to back. Edgeworth in the corner. Blocks the enziguri this time. Looks to send Freminet and make a tag to Von Karma. No, just looks to punish Freminet further in the corner. And goes for that big old slam. The icy diver is in danger. Because it looks like Edgeworth wants to be on the first step to ending this. The boys busted open. Scoop slams hit. He's on the middle rope, calling for Freminet to get up. Whatever he went for there, it looked like he was going for some sort of cutter, but it missed tremendously. And he might have had a concussion after that. He tried to hit Freminet again, and it just didn't work out in his favor. Belly to back suplex. Edgeworth spinning around. You spin me right around, baby, right around, and smacks him in the back of the neck. A tag's been made, a much needed tag for Freminet. He can catch a breath. But these two had been going at it before, non-stop. They get to continue their assault, and Father says, I need to stay in and get a lot of damage done for the sake of my dear Freminet, for the sake of one of the members of the House of the Hearth. Reversal by Von Karma. Von Karma not gonna give up so easily, though. Father in the corner. Big chop. And a measured punch right to the eye. And look at that. After Father couldn't see for just a second, took out the leg as well. Father still grasping at that knee. One has to watch out. That could be an injury. Medics ringside. Medics are going to have to check her out in just a moment because, oh my gosh. 1, 2. Freminet burns resiliency and has a body injury. The House of the Hearth is getting decimated. Reversal has been hit. Freminet unsure what to do at this point. Knows he can't talk in Father. Father might be down with a knee injury. Oh no, Freminet. Freminet, watch out. Freminet, no. I think Freminet lucked out and got a reversal on that suplex. Goes after the knee of Edgeworth instead. He's fired up. You can see Father gingerly getting back up onto the ropes. Didn't jump up or anything of the like. Taking it slow and steady, but again, powerbomb out of a gut wrench position. And look at this. Again with the German suplex. I didn't know Freminet had this kind of power game. Tag's been made. Von Karma saw it happen and said, let me get in there ASAP. And it's a drop kick on Father. Into a regular suplex. But Father stands right back up and sends, oh my gosh, I was going to say sends Von Karma down with the same move, but that was not it. Instead, dropping Von Karma flat on her face. Big kicks. Oof. Little half and half, but Von Karma kips right back up, but kips up into a pounce, almost got pounced out of the ring. I think Von Karma was able to get her hands up and put him on the ropes to stop herself from getting tossed out of the ring, but the damage was still done. Pinfall over on Father. A lot of damage has been done so far, but it's just a 1. But still just a 1. Tag's been made back in to Miles. I was gonna say, oh, they both went for it looked like the same move. Both falling down, but Freminet able to get up just a step faster. Oh, but Edgeworth getting out of the way of that enziguri. Again, he knows what it means. He knows what that enziguri is all about now, saying, you're not gonna rock me with that again. Oh my gosh, this time Father gets the advantage with a big boot on Von Karma. And oh my goodness. Oh, natural selection. Von Karma might be down for 1, for 2. Kick out, no resiliency burned. I take it all back. I said might be down, was not down at all. Was not down in the slightest, but may be down in a second. I'm not sure what Father even has in her arsenal. Did Von Karma not use resiliency again? Von Karma nearly got decapitated with that move. Nearly got decapitated. Oh my gosh, 1, 2, oh no, 1? Alright, well those two are cooking. Those two are cooking. Freminet misses again. Oh my gosh, back elbow right to the throat of Freminet. Miles Edgeworth is cooking right now, but I'll tell you what, Freminet is in deep trouble, but gets a reversal right when he needed it. He's got to be thinking about something. Has Edgeworth in the corner. Drop kick right to the chest. Edgeworth on groggy legs. Freminet might be able to finally take the advantage. Looks around. DDT plants him. But look who stands right up afterwards, saying it's going to take a lot more than that to take me out, dear boy. Freminet face first into the turnbuckle. Keep in mind, Freminet's busted. He's bloodied. Oh, but he's not giving up, at least not yet. Edgeworth is still on the verge of being stunned, and stunned he is. Or stunned he wasn't. He certainly was stunned, and then he sure was not. Turn backwards. Turn around again. And again, made sure he's stunned in the corner. Freminet, I was going to say, maybe wisely, using that to, get himself up. But it may have been wise, maybe. I'm not even sure if that was wise. He used Iron Jaw to make sure he was up. I was going to say, if Father's able to hit this move and Edgeworth can't get in to help, sights end for 1, 2. Oh, Von Karma didn't use it. Oh my gosh. How's the R1? I will say, that finisher is nasty. It looks difficult to kick out of, and that's just if you get locked into that position. I'm saying if you get locked in that position after getting hit by that move, getting dropped on your dome, it's going to be even harder to kick out. Congratulations to the House of the Hearth. I will say, Edgeworth did impress against Freminet, but Father, after an uphill battle with Von Karma, was able to get the job done and able to get the 1, 2, 3. Watch how toss over. Congratulations to them. I believe they earned it. I believe they deserved it. That being said, March 7th won a match very quickly this past Friday via disqualification. Because Futaba, apparently some disciple of Miku, I'm still not entirely sure what that's about. I haven't had an opportunity to ask Futaba. However, March still wants that fight, and I am willing to make sure Miku banned from ringside. And so, these two will go one-on-one. Nothing's about to go down. I can't say that. Clearly somebody could just come out after the match and attack poor March or poor Futaba. However, we're trying our best to make sure that doesn't happen. But for right now, I think we just get this match started. Shall we? As the stars go. Black. And here comes, both AWE champions in action tonight. The AWE champion, March 7th. It's one of those things where she still wants to make sure people know that she is that champion. It's hard to to cheer against March. I'm sorry, it's easy to root for her opponents as well, but it's hard to be mad when someone's so happy, so just cheerful, so nice, still walks out with a championship. It's what happened against Hina. Most people believed it was going to be Hina's time again, and Hina was going to close out the year as champion. That was not the case. March said, I gotta dig deep, and I gotta win this I gotta retain this championship, rather. And now wants to just show off and see what she can do in other matches. Because outside of championship matches, her record, not great.
Representing the Disciples of Darkness from Tokyo, Japan, the Phantom Thief!
Well, here comes Futaba, who is doing something. She's looking like she's ready to. Oh, okay, hold on. Well, okay, you know what? I will admit that is pretty dope. Futaba, I take it back. That's pretty dope. Cheers to you, girl. Cheers indeed. Looking to shoot through March. But as you see, luckily no Miku. And I think it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a fantastic time. Futaba, I don't even want to say best. I kind of want to say best of luck to you, because I don't hate Futaba. I actually like Futaba a lot. Futaba's a homie. Futable. Futaba is not the GOAT. Oh my gosh, another shot. Not the GOAT. She's not the greatest of all time, but she did beat Sakura. Who, you know, is technically her last name. Oh my gosh, goes after the knee of March. Beat Sakura shockingly in a dojo match with the help of Hina 2 years ago, almost to the, not to the date, I mean it's like a couple weeks away from 2 years ago. It's almost a 2-year anniversary of Futaba making that surprise W. Everyone thought that she was going to die. Me too when I was watching, to be honest. I know Wednesday was like, Futaba not about to be okay. That was a springboard, a backflip punch. Futaba's actually been doing very good at dodging a lot of this unique March offense outside of the ring. Toss back in. And maybe I spoke a second too soon, because not dodging that offense anymore German suplex right to the back. One. Just one, though. Just a count of one. March. Ooh, whipping the leg this time. Is honestly taking it pretty easily to Futaba. Is this potentially because she doesn't have her deity by her side? I wouldn't even... I still think it's surprising that she calls Miku her deity. But you know what? Maybe that's what Miku's been missing this entire time. Followers. What is a deity without followers, you know? Crosses that pinfall. That's one. Already a two. Could have been the end of the match. Could have been all she wrote. Not over yet, though. Off the ropes. Wheelbarrow. Bulldog. It has been a March 7th showcase. It has been the champion decimating her challenger tonight. Dragon screw of the leg. And then whipping back. Firing shots. They keep firing shots left and right. And then again. And it's all March. It's all March 7th. Futaba scurries out of the ring. Scurries out. Has to at least make it no. Is Futaba's just leaving. Futaba said, wait, no, was leaving, and March still taking it to Futaba, dragging Futaba to the apron and back into the ring. This match is not over. I'm not sure if Futaba thought for a second, oh, this is going to be curtains. Oh, headbutt. I often say nobody wins with a headbutt. It could be a dual concussion with a move like that. But now Futaba playing the long con and going after every appendage of March 7th. A stomp to the back. And going for a submission early on, but I would say you haven't done a lot of damage to March at all. And March, however, on the other hand, is saying it's about time to put you to rest. Snapshot connects right onto the neck, and that's gotta be resiliency. 1, 2 for Futaba. And March honestly, March might just look to do it all over again. Oh my gosh. Didn't even do it again. 1. Yo, was that 1? That's nuts that it was just 1. I expected at least 2. Especially after just getting hit with that move. March unwisely getting dropped by herself. Futaba said, you just did that move, you can't fool me twice. Goes under. Goes under again. Staring right in the eyes. Pull back into an uppercut. March, I was gonna say, is in grave danger. March, you have to pay attention. I'm sorry, March has Futaba in grave danger. Oh! March has that finisher. If Futaba decides to use it, it could be curtains. Because Futaba does have move theft. But might not need it. March in the corner. Futaba slowly walking up to the champion. Takes her sweet time. Gets up. Oh, doesn't get up to the middle rope. March wisely trying to roll out, and Futaba has to refocus, but may have just gotten fooled, suckered in by the champion. 1, 2. Stolen. Oh my gosh. March 7th saying, and if this were a championship match, I don't need to show off. I don't need flashy moves. All I need to do is get you down for 3, and that roll-up did just that. March 7th steals this one as your champion stands tall. Fair enough. Fair enough indeed. Wachacha's back. Or I guess the stars can take us back, huh? March. Maybe not the most showy of matches, but definitely still proved why she's champion. She's scrappy. She knows what needs to happen to get the job done, rather, and the job needs to get done between these two as well. Golden and Fred will go one-on-one tonight. Which of them is going to go to the Rumble? We'll find out in just mere moments. there was a Rumble at OC Revolution, most eliminations, and the winner would both go on to the Rumble in December as 2 OC representatives. However, there was a tie for most eliminations between Golden and Fred. That tie will be settled tonight. In fact, not just tonight. That tie will be settled as the stars go. Well, rather, let me start first. As the stars go. Black. Go. Jacob? Hey, get him out of here. What is he doing? Get the... Oh, yeah, get the... We have auxiliary security. Look, when I said that we had new security, cause we had to like, you know, we had to give Sakura some time off, from the security detail. Man, that was a whole lot of stuff was going on. Golden attacked by Jacob to start this thing off. Jacob Baker. I'm not sure why still has such beef with Golden. And a kick right to the rump. Fred. Fred, I believe, friends with Jacob as well. Tried to get a tornado kick to the back. Did not work out. We're at a count of 3. And a knee to the chest. Golden could win this quick by disqualification, rather, by countout. Not looking like it's going to be the case. Golden jumps off the ropes, though. Catches Fred with a cutter. Even the pre-match assault doesn't seem to be slowing down the former OC champion. Kick to the chest. And double shot with the knees. Fred has not been able to really get off. Jacob has done more offense to Golden in this match than Fred has. Fred looking to turn that around, though, right here, right now. Fred was able to show off, not even just, you know, hold on a minute. Ugh. Dropped on the back of the neck. I was going to say Fred has not only shown off some nice in-ring maneuvers, but has also been able to show off strategy. In the OC Chamber match at OC Revolution, was able to kind of pin a target on somebody's back. Did not come out on top of that, but lasted for quite some time after starting the match off, and that is 1. That's 2. Golden kicks out. Gotta remember, Golden started this thing hurt because of Jacob attacking, and that's just like the Bullet Club and this MO. They say, you know, we'll just attack everybody from anywhere at any time. Golden, however, doesn't care if he gets attacked from behind, however. Still looking to fight. And still looking to take the fight to Fred, but Fred gets the reversal. Reverse DDT connects. Standing up. Turning around. And a stomp by Fred into the pinfall. That's 1, that's 2, and that's not resiliency. Even after the attack earlier, that's still not resiliency. Nasty hold. Really wearing down the knees. Fred, I think, realizing what kind of competitor Golden is. But it does not matter what kind of competitor you are here. If you are locked in an STF like this, locked in super deep, Golden still doesn't burn resiliency. Golden, I think, more determined than ever after losing his championship by submission. Now in the corner. We've seen him try and do this before. Strike gold. It connects. Fred down. 1, 2. Doesn't have resiliency. Had to kick out without it. Just because we're saying Golden not giving up so easily, that does not mean in the slightest that Fred is going to be a pushover in this match. Oh my gosh! A fireman's carry cutter? Well, now resiliency is burned. Now many people are going to kick out of that. Resiliency or not, Golden, I think, starting to feel alive. I think, for all intents and purposes, that attack earlier from Jacob might have just woken Golden up. It could have been a major wake-up call from a Golden who was still struck by the championship loss to Splendid at OC Revolution. But Fred, not looking to give up yet. It might be an uphill battle at this point, but if he can catch Golden while he still doesn't have resiliency, he could be able to steal this one. It's going to be a tough fight. Golden over the top rope, Fred, realizing that a Rumble spot is on the line right now. I'd have to imagine Fred didn't ask for that help. Oh my gosh, Golden drop kicking Fred into the steel steps, but Fred's still able to fire back. And, ooh, face first. Golden goes into the apron. Pardon me, had the hiccups. Oh, rolled through. Super kick. We're at a count of 5. Almost at 6. Gonna have to get... Oh, I was gonna say has to get him back into the ring. We're at 7. Golden now wanting to win this thing by countout. I'm sure Fred wouldn't want that either. Oh, but Fred might not be having any sort of choice in the matter as he's getting manhandled, but a roll-up. We know how powerful roll-ups can be. 1, 2, doesn't burn resiliency. That's the big ticket item that Golden did not burn resiliency after that. Ducks under and a drop kick, picture perfect. He hit the comeback. Fred struggling, trying to roll out of the way, and then hits another roll-up saying, I got you this time. Hook both legs. Is he going to steal it? Kicks out again, Golden at 2.9. And now with a suplex right onto the back of the neck. Golden, however, tries it a big move. Fred with a reversal. And here's the thing. We could say we know what Golden can do. We can say all these things, but when it comes down to it, everybody taps, and you see Fred continue to go back to that submission hold. Continue to go back to that because he knows that Golden passed out the last time he was in a fight. No resiliency burned. But says, hey, you still got trouble breathing right now. That's 1, that's 2. It does burn resiliency this time. Fred wise. Wisened up, said, I might not be able to hold on. Goes to the top rope. Oh my gosh, misses wildly with that elbow drop, but able to get the drop to a hold. He might be running on pure adrenaline right now after getting wrecking that arm. Fred tossing to the barricade. Both of these gentlemen are putting on a show now. They know what's on the line. OC representation in the Rumble match. Golden may be starstruck for a second. The trendsetter, Fred Lawrence, oh my gosh, tried to go toe-to-toe, combo for combo with Golden. German suplex capture style. Oh, Golden stands right back up though. Hits a big knee. We're at a count of 6. Golden rolls in. We're at 7. Golden looking to take a break, celebrate with the audience. 8. And 8 sees Fred in control. Goes under. Goes over. And tried to go through Golden, but Golden goes through him. And hits a big double knee strike. Right to the jaw, lifting Fred up. Is this potentially the end of days? Boom! Lands flush onto the mat. His face won't be setting trends with that. That's 1, that's 2, and Golden is going to the Rumble match. Security! How did he get out of security? He's just standing on the stage. Is Golden going after him? Jacob did try to end Golden's career. I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to go after him right now. I wouldn't be surprised. They're still... They're saying something to each other. They're trash. Oh my gosh. Golden firing the first shot this time. Something has to stop here. Something has to give between these two. Goes back. Oh man, we really need Sakura back. We really need Sakura back. Did you see that? Our other security officers could not contain the intensity of the hatred between those two gentlemen. I digress. Something's gotta be done. And I gotta think about it. Something might be done next week on Rebellion, but Golden does win that match and does go on to the Rumble this December. Congratulations to him. I wish it didn't happen in the way that it happened. Jacob started the match by attacking Golden. Golden still able to come out on top and then stared down Jacob, who was on the ramp again. I don't know what to tell you guys. Everybody's just going nuts. Everybody's going crazy today. And you know what? I don't know if that's fine or not. Things seem to have been very chaotic recently. I can only hope that this next one just ends in a pure, fantastic wrestling bout between two people who have earned our respect. One, I guess both have earned our respect a lot over the years. Camilla Nemona, I believe for the first time in a one-on-one match as the stars go. Black. And out first, the woman who this past Friday won a battle royale has declared her entrance into the Royal Rumble this December. One-time AEW champion looks to become a world champion again. Camilla. She threw Miss Rumble over the top rope when Miss Rumble was in the final two. But you have to remember, Miss Rumble has not won a Rumble. I think everyone needs to kind of pay attention to that caveat. We know Miss Rumble as the person who tossed a bunch of people over the top ropes, but did not win the match. We talk about people who have won the Rumble match. We got to talk about Chisa. We've got to talk about March, who is now champion. We got to talk about Gin. We got to talk about Eggman, who won the championship. We're at a 50% win rate for winning the Rumble and then going to AV Mania to become champion. That will likely increase or potentially decrease, who knows, this year. But will it be Camilla who wins that this December? Or could it be Nemona? Or could it be any of the other 28 superstars in that match? Remember, you can put your own submissions potentially in that match as well. They'll be voted upon, and the most popular will be entered into the Rumble this Christmas season. Okay, Camilla. She appeared and then disappeared. Nemona. I've said this multiple times, and I will say it again. Is she Miss Rumble? Yes, she is. However, we have known her more recently for being more than just Miss Rumble. We saw her go one-on-one with a former AWE champion. She held her ground, and they put on a spectacular showing in the final two, and you all and myself demanded that these two go one-on-one. Camilla was more than happy, and Nemona couldn't have been more excited. It's 1v1, it's Camilla, it's Nemona, and it's starting right now. As wyverns fly, Nemona's here to have a good time. Stomp to the midsection. Right now it's been all Nemona, but it all could change in a second as Camilla gets that reversal. Tried to rock Nemona, but Nemona able to get the upper hand. Rolled through into a kick. Nemona has been able to hone her craft a little bit more. Oh, look at that face. Y'all. She's tripping. She's goofing. She is hitting the worm, baby. Aw, here it goes. And you know, look, I think we all know Camilla could have easily gotten up right after that. But I think she's saying, you know what? I'll let the girl have fun. But she's not gonna let her have fun if it means pinning her like that. She said, all right, that was you hit me with 2 elbows and a couple of other moves. Oh, Nemona. Nemona, no, not Nemona. Nemona, you just Nemona, you literally you just did this. Nemona, you did it on top. Look, Nemona, I'm extremely jealous of you right now, but ooh, missed that maneuver. Camilla said, all right, you're not doing it twice. Did y'all see Nemona do the worm on Camilla? Man, if I had 1,000 wishes, that would be one of them. If I could do that, I'll tell you what. Oof! Sends Nemona spiraling into the mat. Stomps on the back of her neck. Says here, let me do a little showboating myself, but Nemona rolls out of the way saying, I don't know, I think I'd do it better. Hook the arm and hit a wicked kick to the face. Tried to hit another elbow, Nemona. Not successful. Camilla getting out of the way. Camilla, I think, already thinking potentially it might be time for a big sis slam. Waits for Nemona to get up. And drags her face into the Rebellion logo. Powers her up and slams her down with a powerbomb. That's the one. Okay, I was gonna say that's the one thing you have to worry about with Camilla. You gotta worry about a whole lot when you're in the ring with Camilla. She will decimate you. She will tear you apart. Look at that. She will lift you up. She'll drop you on the ropes. She's got strength. She's got speed. She's got power. She's got everything that it takes to be a champion here in the AWE. A lot of us wonder how she not been able to get that thing back. It's because we've seen, pardon me, competitor after competitor slowly rise, or not even slowly, quickly rise up the ranks. She was thinking about that Pokebomb. Nemona has never been able to hit Camilla with that Pokebomb. At the very least, not yet. She had opportunity, after opportunity, but maybe that's all about to change right now. Pokebomb for the first time connects on Camilla, rolls her up, and ladies and gentlemen, that's 1, that's 2, kick out, no resiliency. Camilla said it's gonna take more than a Pokebomb to put me away. We know Camilla has had an injured back and rib. A lot of injuries in the past after falling through a light fixture, but still, no resiliency burned. At one point, she was considered the most resilient woman in the AWE. She was still never pinned for her title. She lost it in a ladder match. But she might be losing a little bit more than just... Okay, well, never mind. Nemona said, all right, well, no, I'll just walk out. Never mind. Jessica might have gotten just slightly in the way of that. But Nemona said, at the very least, I'll still get her. I don't need to jump out of the ring to get her. We're going to battle all around this arena. And she's looking to try and do the worm outside. Chopped. If I had a counter for every time Nemona's tried to do that move, and successfully, admittedly, she's done it successfully most of the time. Camilla, however, saying, all right, you get over there in the corner. This, I was going to say, I could see this thing ending by count out just for how intense these two have been going at it. Oh my gosh. Pardon me. Nemona ran back in just to jump back out saying, you owed me a dive, tee-hee. And a kick, or a stomp rather, right to the ankle. Nemona, honestly, I would say has Camilla on the ropes. In the corner. Waiting for Camilla to get up. Going for a run, Camilla. Oh my gosh. Do you see Nemona bounce off of that turnbuckle? If Camilla Going right after the head, knowing Camilla, she's saying, let me weaken that a little bit more before I lift you up and try and hit you with that twist of Fire Emblem Fates. Reversal of the signature, and the big sis slam connects. Picture perfect 1, 2. Nemona does not have resiliency, kicked out at 2.9 without it. When we got to 2, I was like, she doesn't have resiliency. I just had to peek at it. I had to peek at it for just a second. Oh, ran through her. This is where Camilla's at her most dangerous. Nemona blocks. Power Pokebomb connects. I was gonna say she blocked the twist of Fire Emblem Fates, able to have a second Pokebomb, but look at this, rolls Camilla close to the ropes, but no cigar. 1, 2. Kick out, and resiliency this time was burned. I was gonna say there's a world where Camilla just grabs the ropes. Oh, Nemona. She's so excited. And you know what? She just can't hide it. She is losing control, and I think she does like it. And another worm connects. Nemona, why? Oh my gosh, Nemona, you're driving me insane. He said, you guys like that? I'll do it again. Goes for the worm 2 times in a row. And it doesn't hit it a second time. And doesn't pay for it either. Again, reverses twist of Fire Emblem Fates. Goes off the ropes. Nemona catches her with a bulldog. And she's calling for the end of this thing if the Pokebomb connects, and it doesn't. And this time, twist of Fire Emblem Fates does. Crawls into the pinfall. 1, 2. Resiliency is gone on all fronts. What a show these two have been putting on. Camilla climbs to the top rope. What is she thinking here? Begging Nemona to get up, saying, I'm about sick and tired of worms. Double axe handle. Stomp to the gut. Elbow to the back. They've both raged up. They've both burned their resiliency. We ain't got nothing else to rely on but a scrap. They're going for a fight. And Nemona wouldn't have it any other way as a hit to another kick to the back of the neck and a knee right to the face. And this is the danger of Camilla. An almost stunned Nemona trying to prop herself up, gets dragged back into the ring and strike down. Lift it up. Oh, but look at this. Dragon screw with the leg. The leg. Oh my gosh, but did you see how high she hit that kick? Camilla. I understand, but she's standing her up. Nemona still stunned, cannot counter the twist of Fire Emblem Fates. One last time, center of the ring. Former champion pins her opponent tonight in what was a spectacular effort by Nemona.
Here is your winner,
Camilla reminds us of who she is. Reminds the world that she is that girl. Says to everybody, remember, the Rumble is at the 21st of this month. You'll be seeing this side again, me celebrating as I walk out with a guaranteed Avia Mania title match. As a distinct possibility, will she be able to do it? Let's watch out, y'all. Awful. Incredible. I knew that those two were gonna cook. I knew those two were gonna cook. You better believe they were gonna cook. Let's exit out of this. Because it is time for our main event. Kaito and Cassius, a couple weeks back, went toe-to-toe with Pimp Kazuichi and Ryoma, who refused to believe that Kaito had done any real changing. And so now Pimp Kazuichi looks to show the world exactly who Kaito really is. No Ryoma by his side, no Cassius by Kaito's side. What will Kaito do when he is all alone? I think it's time we find out as the stars go for our main event. Black. And here comes the AWE champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the family from New York, weighing in at 237 pounds, the Action Wrestling Extreme Champion, Starman
Kaito has been on a journey this year. Came back, attacked Ryoma, the Kang, and joined the other side. Won the title, became a menace. But after facing Cassius, Cassius got in his ear. He kept getting into his ear. Kaito changed out his jacket, but a change in clothes didn't prove to be a changed man. He kept fighting with Cassius, and Cassius helped turn him around. Cassius believes it. Kaito believes it. A lot of us believe it. But Kazuichi doesn't yet. Does not believe it. Ryoma certainly doesn't believe it. And even if he does believe it, he still thinks in that regard Kaito owes him one. For what he did to him before, for the disrespect that he went through, he's never gotten a one-on-one rematch for that title, and it may be something that's on the line this December. Pimp Kazuichi, best of luck to you, and you know what, I won't point anything out because just keeping things in mind that things could happen here. This is a one-on-one match, and every time we see that, we have to think to ourselves, we know an I'll hate them who's been, for some reason, a little bit more sinister with Akechi, is wandering backstage with that briefcase to cash in for a title match at any time. Pimp Kazuichi starts with an uppercut and goes after the legs of Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars. Wearing whatever those are. Or as the kids used to say, what are those? Kaito able to stand up. Okay. Get the upper, I won't say the upper hand, but he's starting to get a little bit of control of this match. Kaito double axe handles to the back. These are... as Kaito goes flying, that is old school vintage Kaito. I was going to say, they all used to be such good friends. Pimp Kazuichi used to have an entourage, Kaito a part of that entourage. And that entourage fell apart very quickly. After AV Mania 1, it started to fall apart, it started to unravel, it started to unfold. Oh, look at this. We're at a count of 5. Gotta get them back in the ring. Kaito not getting them there yet. We're at a count of 6. And it looked like he was trying to, but Kazuichi, I think just saying, yeah, you haven't changed at all. Kaito, I don't think, was actually trying to win that by countout. He was trying to get Kazuichi into the ring. But Kazuichi said, you know what, I'm going to make sure you get in the ring instead. Super kick to the gut. I was going to say, inside the ring when it started, it was all Kazuichi, but man, has that turned around when we left the ring. Now it is the world belonging to Kaito Momota. Stands right back up. Sends him outside of the ring. Pimp Kazuichi, what is he thinking? Oh, whatever he's thinking more damage. Climbs to the top rope. Kaito just a step too fast, though. Saying if you want some, come and get some drink in the... It did sound like adoration from the audience. It seems like the audience might be on Kaito's side. Oh, he drop kicked him out. That was a little bit of a heelish maneuver, to be honest. If Kaito didn't get right back up, he could have been at like a count of 7, 8. Kazuichi luckily got out of the ring, restarted that count. And I'm not sure why Kazuichi wanted to come out here, because this seems to be where Kaito is the strongest. This seems to be his forte. Kaito, however, walks back into the ring. Well, doesn't walk, jump back in. Climbs to the top rope saying, I gotta prove to you just who I am. I am not the Kaito from the other side. I'm not even the Kaito from the Entourage. I'm a Kaito who's his own man. A Kaito who's made decisions and found a path of his own. And I think Kazuichi, verbally saying that he doesn't believe him. Verbally saying that he does not buy that. Kaito, I think, was going for a finisher there. Kazuichi with a reversal. Jumps in. Now has a handle on Kaito, drags him to the corner. Uppercut. I will say, Pimp Kazuichi has a lot of fighting to do to get back into this match. Every time they've been outside of the ring, it's been all Kaito. But I'll say that all the time inside of the ring, it has been all Pimp Kazuichi, and all it takes is one hand to change that. And that hand is the Pimp hand for 1, for 2. I will say, I'm not exactly surprised that resiliency wasn't burned, but Pimp Kazuichi doesn't have resiliency right now. That one did kind of surprise me. I thought that match really could have been over. And Kaito's going for a move that he once called the other side, but now refers to turning over a new leaf. But once again, and this time I am shocked, Pimp Kazuichi kicks out, no resiliency, and then gets the roll up on Kaito for 1, for 2. Kaito burns resiliency. Pimp Kazuichi very sneakily gets that. Oh, but misses that drop kick. Kaito with that flying forearm. This is our champion. Tossing the ropes. Deep arm drag. Staying on the Pimp. Pele kick. And he's going airbound. He's going to the stars. And a knee right to the jaw of the Pimp. Kaito, I think, starting to realize it is going to be now an uphill battle for him, even though he has the advantage. In terms of, stamina, in terms of health, in terms of damage. He does not have resiliency. Not having resiliency changes the entire game, but look at where they are right now. I'd like to point out again, look at where they are right now. Every time that they've been outside of this ring, it has been all Kaito. And the Pimp rolled out of the ring, and Kaito doesn't even want to stay there. Doesn't want to stay there anymore. Wants to make sure the Pimp has a fighting chance. Big splash from the heavens into the pin. 1, 2, and resiliency not burned. Oh, he extends the hand and they shake. Despite losing his match, Pimp Kazuichi displayed true sportsmanship and respect to Kaito Momota afterwards as they shook hands to a standing ovation to the crowd. Kaito able to overcome his old leader. And what we all thought was a decisive factor early, but after a pimp slap and a roll-up, Kaito was on the verge of losing. But he stayed true, he stayed on the pimp, and he came through. A handshake at the end signifies, are they all good? Maybe, maybe not. But I think Kazuichi finally respects Kaito and respects his decision. I guess we'll have to see how Ryoma feels. For right now, though, that is our show. That is Rebellion. Let's look at our card. As we continue, that was our 5-card show. We had... Let's be real. This match was great. And it was just as good as we thought it was gonna be. Hey, Nemona, Camilla won, but Nemona can cook. I'ma give her that. Kaito outlasted the Ultimate Pimp. Kazuichi thought after that big splash he would be able to kick out without resiliency, but boy was he wrong. Golden was attacked not just before the match, but also got into a kerfuffle with Jacob after the match. They might have to go 1v1. One more time. I don't know if they've ever gone 1v1, actually. I say one more time, but I don't know if that's ever happened. March beat Futaba, and Futaba tried to run away. Tried to get out of there, but March won with a sneaky roll-up. And lastly, well, this match was also kind of fun, actually. The House of the Hearth took the W, but I do want to check out our news here. We had the true sportsmanship between Pimp Kazuichi and Kaito. We had Futaba, who tried to sneak out during her little non-title match, but March dragged her back in and picked up the win roll-up style. And lastly, Freminet is injured. Well, Father's not going to be happy about that. That, however, is our show. What a show it was. Remember, yet again, your Rumble entrants are open, and they are open until the 30th. I do want to point out that there will be Rebellion next Sunday, and there will be a pre-recorded, maybe. I don't want to fully promise this because I don't know if I can deliver it. There may be a pre-recorded on the beaten, or I guess, countdown to Fistmas on the 29th of November. But regardless, if that is there or not, there will be a special episode of Rebellion December 1st. That will be our pseudo Survivor Series episode. Pardon me, that's our pseudo Survivor Series episode. It will be champions versus OC champions, tag team champions versus OC champions, the All-Star. It might even be a fatal four-way at this point. It might be the All-Star, the AWE, the OC, and the Fight Forever champion all in one fatal four-way match. That could be a lot of fun. We'll see, though. Until next time, I'm taking off. Toodaloo, Flag Crew. I guess we're good. Yeah, let's close it off. Thank you for being here, and thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.